Hello everybody and welcome back to Verdant Skies, where it's time to have a sleep. I never do that without you guys watching, just in case a cutscene happens. It's happened before. So place something in the wrong spot, right click and choose deconstruct. Meet the artist. Shelab, a fantastically famous artist, is joining us. Come to my house to meet him. Oh wow. Cool, it's all happening now, isn't it? Crazy amount of stuff happening. And I'm back to kind of... Oh, I don't know. I don't know if I like the mouse anymore. Maybe I will use controller from now on. I like it for walking around, definitely. There's some things I'll just like maybe grab the mouse for, but we'll carry on with the controller, I think. That actually feels nicer. Because you don't have that stupid double hand mouse combination thing going on with that. I've lost Miles's house. There it is. It's gone a bit past it. Oh, we've got some awesome music. This is better than Sky's music. It's always nice to meet a fan of my work. Oh, Mr. Yamada. Fan may even be an understatement. Why do I have a feeling that that's a real person's name that does art or something to do with anime or something? I don't know. Might just be a common name. Your work, it's life-changing. Did he do the painting that Miles loves? Hey there, friend. Can you believe this is the newest member of our little colony? You must be Shelab. I've met everybody else. I was just about to start looking for you. Thanks for saving me the time of trying to track you down. Oh, where are my manners? I am a world-renowned artist, Kenji Yamada. Kenji! A talented artist from the homeworld. He's come to Viridus Prime in search of inspiration for his next masterpiece. If you create something that catches his eye, perhaps he will let you exhibit it in his gallery. I suppose that applies to two worlds now. I'll be like, wow, you're famous? Ha, in a manner of speaking, yes. I've made a decent living off my paintings, but I'll by no means be in the art history books of the future. Oh, Mr. Yamada, don't sell yourself short, you're a genius. Please call me Kenji. No more of this antiquated Mr. Yamada nonsense. Now that I have met everyone, I should really get settled in. I'll be in my studio over in the western part of town. Please feel free to visit any time. That goes for both of you. Okay, so I need to speak to Miles, and then I need to go and probably speak to Kenji. Hello, Shelab. Please stop by my place for lunch sometime. Okay, I need to wait till a bit later. We'll find a couple of other people to talk to in the meantime, and then we need to go to the mines and see if we can get enough nitre to get enough dynamite together to blow that rock up in the north. I chose to blow up the wrong rock, I think, to be honest. Hey, Nessa. It is important not to take things to extremes. At least not anything that can cause you trouble. Okay. Where was I going and why? We're going up to the mines. Well, we may as well speak to everybody. Oh, we're passing time, aren't we? Some people are distressed when things do not go as they planned. I find the change to be refreshing. Variety really is the spice of life. Now, I think that depends on what goes not to plan. If something just goes not to plan and it's kind of cool and it's kind of interesting, great. If something goes not to plan and you suddenly don't have money to feed your family for the month, bit different. Just saying, Wyatt. That's Shelab talking. No Rosie today. Oh, there's Rosie. Hello. I should stop by for dinner. Okay, so it's lunch at Miles's and dinner at Rosie's. I can't talk to anyone today. They all just want to eat meals with me. Let's catch a fish. We haven't caught a fish in ages. So much I need to do every day. It's so insanely, like... Oh, Oh, there's Jade. Quick, have a chat. Have you ever felt as though you were being watched here, Shelab? Nope. Indeed, I have not experienced the sensation either. Okay. Why do I have a feeling you have? She probably would have called me stupid for, like, feeling, like, superstitious or something. This is a small colony, Shelab. Don't think I won't know if you're visiting Mehamana at odd hours. I wonder if he thinks I'm romantically interested in Rosie, and that's why he's all, like, protective brother. Probably is. She's just my friend, okay? She's in the friend zone. It's probably because of I've got such a high relationship with her. Okay. About 11 o'clock I want to go to Miles's. Let's see who else is around. Everyone's apparently decided to check out my workbench again. Hello, everybody. Hello, Sky. Or Zaheen. There are many teas one can drink to soothe the nerves. Chamomile's a good one. Chamomile and lemongrass are two of my favourites. Okay, I would like to speak to Sky now, please. I think that's it. Do you like fish, Shelab? They're delicious. I can't believe you'd eat those poor little darlings. Oops. I'm sorry, Sky. Okay. Producing art with the level of detail that I do requires a certain focus. Come back here, Anthony. Sup, colonist? If you see anything suspicious, let me know immediately. Okay, I shall do. Right, probably time to get down to Miles's, just in time for a spot of lunch. Usually about 11 o'clock is a good start for lunchtime around here. And sometimes I just have to slightly remind myself where the houses are in this place. I hope you brought your appetite, Shelab. I've made far too much salad for one person. So tell me, how has your experience in the colony been so far? It's been so nice chatting, Shelab. Thanks for keeping me company. Pleasure was all mine. There's just one quick thing I wanted to tell you before you leave. I didn't actually know your name until yesterday. I didn't think you'd stick around on the colony. It's tough living here. Oh, don't worry about it. Oh, I was so worried you'd be mad at me. I really do know your name is Shelab. And if I really didn't care, I would have just played it off like nothing happened. I'm glad you accept my apology. That's fine. I got an achievement there, but I didn't see what it was. Actually, I think if I press this button, I can go and have a look at my achievements. No, oh, achievements, there we are. Made with love, we built a city for the Pioneer Plaza, Western expansion, 1,000 credits of items, harvesting my first crop. There will be a relationship one, won't it? Oh look, so here we are. Unlock the botanist, unlock the shopkeep, unlock the doctor, photojournalist, the nurse, security chief, become friends with Jade, become friends with Rosie. Oh, I see, so they all update. Unlock the tailor and the singer. Ooh, I'm a rocket man. Woman. Old Elton John. Colony charmer. Date 7 people at once. I probably could do that, actually. Take commitment vows with someone. Have a child. You can have a child in this. Wow. Date someone. Become good friends with someone. Oh, we're getting there. Yeah, technically though, to date 7 people at once, I'm just counting. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, Yeah, if you're a female in this, you have to date someone of the same gender to get that 7 people achievement. And if you are male, it depends on how you class Zaheen, because Zaheen is gender neutral. But assuming you class Zaheen as not male, then you would have to also date someone not of the same gender. If you were counting Zaheen as a female, or just you don't mind because it's gender neutral, then you might be able to kind of say that it's the same, but you know, it's not really, because you, as I say, it's completely ambiguous as to what Zaheen's gender preference. Well, it's not ambiguous, but it's just neutral. Anyway, but there are basically not enough of each gender to go around, so there's only 12 colonists. So you would have to have a same-sex relationship to get that particular achievement, which is quite interesting that they've put that in there. They put a lot of interesting things in. They have put, as I say, a gender-neutral character in. They have, as I say, decided that there's an achievement you can only get by having a same-sex relationship. And they also have kind of touched on disability. They've got a lot of different people from different parts of the world, so it's kind of very inclusive, this game. It's very much like all creeds, all colours, all orientations are, you know, they try to represent everyone. And it's the same with the accessibility in it. They try to make this game accessible to everybody and to give everybody some sort of representation. So I actually think they've done a good job with that. Have I spoken to you today, Kenji? Producing art with a level of detail that I do requires... Yes, I have spoken to you today. Right, so we need to go to Rosie's for dinner. I don't know what time she counts as dinner time. Possibly around now, actually. Gee, the cutscenes are coming thick and fast. Of course you would do this to us again. That's a rather sad minor key music now. Rosie, what's wrong? Oh, Shelab, I'm sorry I'm such a mess. You've caught me at a really bad time. Are you okay? I just received news from Mia Tio. My father passed away rather suddenly. I assume Mia Tio is maybe... It's either uncle or mother, I think someone said. I can't remember, sorry. At least it was suddenly for us. I guess he'd been sick for a while. I didn't even know why I'm upset. Because your father died. I've lost count of the times I said he was dead to me, or wished he was. And now he actually is. There's so many things I needed to say to him, and now I'll never get the chance. I'm so sorry. Do you remember when we tested my locator device? I wanted to spend more time with you that day, but I couldn't because I needed to call me Mama. Do you get along with your family, Camarada? Some of them. I think it's that way for most of us. Our father left when my twin brother and I were born. It was my fault. He knew my blindness would be costly and hard to deal with, but he'd still come around sometimes uninvited. Then he'd never show up when he promised he would. We never really expected much from him. I called me Mama that day because my father had sent me a package. It was a box of strawberry candies and a stuffed rabbit. The note said, "For all the birthdays I've missed." He must have known he was dying but didn't tell me. Are you okay? For all his failings, he was still my father. I wonder whether that would have been the same response no matter what I said there, actually. Thank you for being here. Just talking to someone about him makes this a little easier. I really appreciate your friendship, Shelab. I don't want to be rude, but I have some things I need to take care of now. I need to check on my mama. She always had more faith in him than I. This will have hit her hard. Thank you again, Camarada. You really are dear to me. Oh, Rosie. Zaheen, hello. There are many teas one can drink. Oh, yeah. Chamomile, blah, blah, blah. Wyatt, have I spoken to you today? Yes, I have. I remember that conversation too. Okay, I'm going to get my butt up to the mines and see if we can get any kind of gems. Any gem will do. Sapphires would be great because they're for animals. Rubies would be great because they're for sprinklers. So, yeah, people that told me to keep hold of my gems, good, but I know now why, so yeah. I always do this in games. I always sell the one thing I need, but it's so hard when you don't have like 20/20 hindsight. Excuse me, knocking the microphone there. When you don't have 20/20 hindsight or precognition or whatever it is you need to have to know these things ahead of time, it's a bit difficult. It's a salt crystal. Iron ore. More iron ore. Mushrooms. Mushroom. Bet that made your day, didn't it, hearing that? Okay. No gems today. So let's see about Dynamite. I think Dynamite needs more nitre than I have on me at the moment. No, we need to be getting marsh bugs, so I shouldn't get any bugs from the plains because they'll be the wrong type. So we need to go on a little marsh bug hunting expedition at some point. I haven't watered a crop in like ages. I can at least do the ones by my farm. By my house. Nessa, have I spoken to you today? I'm not sure if I have. Or Sky, actually. Have I spoken to you, Sky? They're adorable. I'm pretty adorable too, apparently. Cool. Oh, yeah, I have spoken to you as well. Spoken to everyone. So I need to go and have a look and see if I've maybe accidentally put any nitre in this chest. No, I have not. And I do not have any nitre left, which means that I can't make any more dynamite yet. Oh, maybe I can. Because apparently I get 3 fertilizer per 1 nitre. Did not realise that, but it's good because that's going to finish a collection as well. So let's go and see about the dynamite. So that is made here. No. Here? Yes. 9 sawdust and 1 copper ore. Well, I have the copper ore, so we just need to go and make some sawdust. Which I imagine needs some lumber. So lumber... Oh yeah, ×3 sawdust for 1 lumber and ×3 fertilizer for 1 nitre. So yeah, I should have read that really, shouldn't I? 3 lumber then. 3 lumber. How about you? You look like a nice tree. I'm a bit exhausted now, but never mind. So, let's pop up here. No, pop to the grinder. And make 3 × 3 sawdust. That'll be done in 5 hours. Should be able to get that rock gone by the end of the day, hopefully. And did I have any salad in my backpack? I'm sure I had some salad. Hey Kenji, how's life? Oh yeah, I've spoken to you as well. I've spoken to everybody. I swear I have. Probably haven't. Wonder what happens if I eat a cave mushroom. Oh, apparently I can't. Worth a try. I made like 10 salads. Where are they all? In my fridge, probably. Sashimi. That looks nice. Some of that. Let's keep my fridge like empty as I can. Why is there a light in my fridge? How very odd. Seafood stew. PB&J is really good. Oatmeal. Oh yeah, that's from Miles, I think. Was it Miles that gave me oatmeal? I think so. 6 salads. Let's eat a salad. Should be enough to keep me going for a little while. I like the fact that wherever I am, I'm near someone's fridge, so I can just go and like chow down. I think I did water that one. See how the sawdust is going. Still got 4 hours to go. Oh my goodness me. I need to do some cooking or something to pass the time. Shall we plant something over here? How about a... that's marsh mountain... dwarf corn. Got a couple of those actually, so we can just get those planted down. Got loads of mountain seeds now. I don't know about... Oh, galaxy gourds. They will grow in the plains. It's just that you only get the seeds across the river. Okay, that's cool. So it still counts as plains over there. Yeah, I think I'm going to pop into my house and I'm going to cook something. Because cooking passes time. Whatever I can. So some breaded fish, some flour and a trawling chomper, or a stinky inky and cooked rice. Oh no, sorry. Or a black hole bass and flour. A couple of those. Make bread, we can make more salad. More salad probably. Salad's really good. I make about 4 of them. That should pass about 4 hours or so, and hopefully then we can put on the grinder. Should be done. The grinder still seems to be going though. Oh, really? Another hour? Okay, let's go make another salad or something. Or we could just go to bed. You know what? Let's go to bed. Let's make it in the morning. Yes, I do want to sleep. Different seeds and plants can be found in each biome, plains, marsh, and mountain. I do feel like we're getting towards the point where we're starting to make a lot of progress in the game. But yeah, my big priority for today. Good morning, Zaheen. How are you? Praise to the Maker for another glorious day. Yeah, I do feel like we're making a lot of progress with pretty much everybody. I'm doing really well with all the social stuff. Eventually, there's probably going to be something that I'll need a lot of money for, and then I will have to grind up my farms a lot more. But at the moment, not so bad. I don't want to make an upgraded watering tank. I want to make a sprinkler. The first sprinkler I make will be going into the marsh. Because that's the longest walk for me at the moment. All these ones is not so bad to walk to, but the one in the marsh is such a pain. My animal pen, and I don't have any sapphires, so I can't put any animals in it yet. Sucks. Who else haven't I seen today? Who's about? So many people about now. Do you consider yourself an artist, Shelab? Not even slightly in the slightest. Has anyone seen my avatar? I drew that. That gives you an idea. Nope. If you ever want to learn, I'd be more than happy to give you a few pointers. I'm a musician. Didn't you hear me singing Badger Badger Mushroom? I think I'm finally getting comfortable here. Why don't you stop by and check out my new digs? Sure. Who else is around that I haven't seen? Wyatt, I have not seen you yet. Good morning. I recently came across some rope tying tutorials online. Definitely not something you see every day. Oh, you're so hilarious. The landscapes here are amazing. I'm enjoying trying to capture this world's personality for the folks back home. I love that they have a different thing to say every single day. I know they've kept, like, a lot of these sort of games have like 20, 30 characters in them. This only has 12. But every single one is so nicely scripted and they've got so much to say. Oh, it's 5 hours and... Oh, gee. I'm glad I went to bed. It's 5 hours per one. Okay, so everyone seems to be around this end of the map, apparently. Jade is by my house. That always worries me, because Jade is probably just checking up on me. I wonder what other things we have in common besides the love of chocolate pudding. Don't know. Pretty much everything about me is chocolate pudding, to be honest with you. Chocolate pudding's kind of my thing. Right, Ness is over there. Well, have I said hello to Zaheen today? I can't remember. Yes, I have. We'll probably get a cutscene soon. Maybe tomorrow. I think we've got one with Anthony today. Did I speak to Nessa? I can't remember if I spoke to Nessa. I may have spoken to Sky instead. Where's she gone? Oh, she stood behind Sky. Yeah. I may have been raised on a farm, but I am some dense farmer. While studying for my degree, I spent a fair bit of time in the city as well. Though I don't consider myself from the city either. I'm a complicated woman. Not really. You're someone who lives between the country and the city. That does not make you complicated. At all. Right. Who's next? Who's next on my list? Make it sound very ominous, don't I? I think I've spoken to Jade already, so it will be Ramon. You look a little pale, Shelab. Are you feeling okay? You intimidate me. I do feel a little sick. Perhaps you should have Zaheen take a look at you. Okay. I thought that was a good way to get out of that one. Let's go see Rosie. Rosie Mosey. How's it going today, Rosie? Oh, it said you were in here. Yes, hello. Thank you for your help testing my locator. I feel much more free when I can move around on my own. It's actually quite cool that she uses tech to get around her blindness. So she gets around everything by using things like her locator and like the scanner thing that she was using when she was showing... Oh, who was it? There was someone in there with her. Was it Wyatt? I think it might have been Wyatt. I can't remember though. But yeah, she was using her like scanner thing to see things. Although I don't know whether that's like something she can feel, or if it's something that's like kind of plugged in like a brain implant or something like that. It's the future after all, so I don't know what that entails. Be interesting. Keep having like images of Geordie's visor on Star Trek. Right. Who have I not spoken to? Spoken to Nessa, Wyatt, Anthony, Zaheen, Ramon, Jade. Just Miles. Yet again, it's Miles. Every time. Every single time. Okay. Miles, where have you gone? Are you inside the administration center? Yes. Hello. Hey friend, I just found Grandpa Kelly's old Rubik's Cube in my storage unit. Have you ever tried to solve one? I have. I know that there is a particular way that you can do it, and I did look it up once, and it took way too long, so... I'll say yes, they're so much fun. That's the spirit. A good challenge is the best way to keep your brain in tip-top shape. I certainly spent more than a minute on it. Okay. I have so little money right now, but it's all about the social right now. All about the social. Let's head up to Anthony's place then and see what he's got to say. I think I may have gone too far. Don't remind myself where he lives. Oh yeah, he's across to the west, isn't he? Kind of round this way. That's the one. Some nice music in here as well. Come on in, colonist. Let me show you around. Here's where the magic happens. I'm a great cook. If you've got a good nose, you might be able to smell the pizza I made for lunch. Next up, my entertainment area. As you can see, there's a lot to keep me busy. Here's where I draw. And down there is where I sit and listen to my tunes. One last stop. Finally, here's where I sleep. Shelab just looks at the camera. Let's head back to the office. You shouldn't be hanging out in my bedroom. It's unprofessional. Yeah, you took me there. So, what do you think of my place? Pretty nice, huh? Very professional. Yeah, I picked out the decorations myself. It's a little small. They all live in massive mansions. You're looking at a classy man right here. Jade liked it too. Anyways, about my style. Sorry, enough about my style. Speaking of my sister, to hear her tell it, you're the one doing all the manual labour here on Viridus Primus. You sure don't look up to the job. No offence. Man, would you look at the time? I've got to get back to work or Jade'll have my hide. Nice talking to you, colonist. I'll be seeing you around. Okay. I've got a Tilly on my desk. Go look out the window, Tilly. No, don't look right in my face while I'm trying to record. That's no good. Who let you in here anyway? I thought I had the door shut. She's managed to open it. Let's go to the marsh, shall we? Go to the marsh and get some marsh insects. And we could maybe actually water the marsh crops as well. Oh, some of them look like they're ready to harvest. All of them are ready to harvest. Cool. So anyway. Mountain, 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 marsh. Mountain, marsh. Oh. Marsh. Tilly's annoyed because I'm using the controller. And normally she sits on my mouse mat so I can't do the computer. But I foiled her today because today, let's see if I can find another seed to plant up here, won't I? In the bird's nest or something. There's a marsh insect. Solar stinger, let's keep you. Excuse me, Tilly. She was like, what are you doing? What are you doing? Look at that little guy. He's the cutest. I love him so much. Anglemite, so we don't want that. So I thought I'd be able to keep something with A, but that doesn't seem to be the case. I'm just looking around for a bird's nest at the moment. So I ran out of seeds. Oh, I wonder who's been over here drinking tea. Anglermite, no. No, no, no. Can you hear this bird song going at the moment? I think she can hear it in my headset. She's literally stalking over to the window as if she thinks they're out there. Which is good because she's out of my face. Okay. I was supposed to be looking around the marsh for a bird's nest, wasn't I? I think there's a bird's nest somewhere to the south, maybe? Rather than looking to the north. Let's see what you are. Empress Dragonfly. That is something I need. That is one I need. Musing Mantis. That is also one I need. There's a bird's nest there. Toxic Talonfly? No, not one of you. I think I already checked that one. Yeah, I did. So, yeah, we've checked quite a lot of them now. I'll go and plant my plant, at least. I'm sure we can find more insects in the marsh. There seems to be plenty about. Let's see what we found. Mountain. Plains, mountain. Marsh. Pulsar potatoes we found. Oh, I should maybe water them too. I'm not very good at that, you might have noticed. That's why I'm so desperate to get sprinklers. Let's head by the mountain cave again as well. So much to do in this game, it's crazy. I'm gonna water these, even though they're the only thing I'm growing there. But yeah, as I say, I'm just not finding the growing as engaging as all the social stuff that they've got going on. Although I get the impression that the idea is to be like dating half the colony. But I get the impression that you'll only commit to one. So I think it's quite nice in a way to get to know everybody a lot and then make my decision on that. But that's the thing, I like getting all the hearts with people and getting all the conversation options and everything like that. But I do feel it's a bit of a shame when you can't have all the conversation options without kind of going on dates and things with people. Like, can't get to 10 hearts or whatever. But we'll see how that goes because I haven't got anybody past, like, even Rosie is only like a friend at the moment. She's not even a good friend yet. So good friends, I imagine, is when you get past 6 hearts. And I imagine that when you get to like 9 or whatever, I think it's 9. It's not going up to 10 actually, it's going up to 9. Maybe there's a 10th one that'll appear once you get married or something, I don't know. Sort of thing they might do. Now let's have a look at our Dynamite, because maybe the sawdust is done now. Taking its sweet time, hasn't it? Those don't look very healthy. Let's give them a water. Look, I watered more than one of my crops today. Aren't I the best farmer in the world? Okay, so... Oh yeah. Get the sawdust off of here. Take all the sawdust. Take the get the dynamite going. How long are you gonna take? 1 hour and 59 minutes. We could go and cook a couple of salads and then actually go and blow that rock up. I'm kind of looking forward to doing that. I feel like I was cheated of it last time. So there's got to be some things out of all of this that we can cook. A couple of loaves of bread and a salad maybe. Oh, my inventory's full. No! That probably means the fridge is full. Yeah, it does. And that's because I've got things like utility drawers. I imagine they're a present from Rosie. They can go down there. And I've got like a light in there or something, haven't I? There was a present from... Sky, I think. I don't really know how to turn that around. I think it would have looked better the other way around, but never mind. So, I'm not decorating very well, am I? I probably need to expand my house just for all the stuff they keep giving me. Make some... I'll just make more salads. Please say stack. What's this one? Grilled cornball. Some fruit soup. Cooked rice. Great base for a dish. PB&Js! Okay, so I probably have gone way past the amount of time I need to get that done. But I have my dynamite now. I could make an alarm clock actually, and that would actually get me up on time. Wake you up at whatever time you want, featuring annoying buzzers. Nah, don't need that. I'm gonna head up to the mountain and I'm going to blow that rock to smithereens. I hope it doesn't need more than one dynamite. It's about the most violence you'll see in this game. Blowing up a rock. Okay, I need to find it though. I guess hard to miss really. I can use the dynamite in my inventory to destroy this. Or you can if you're not using a controller. Get cracking, remove the boulder blocking the mountains. So yeah, again, something that you can't use the controller for. Which is a shame because, you know, they've gone to all this effort to make things good for people who've got disabilities and things like that, that they can access this game better. They've done things like slowing down the fishing and things like that, but I think it's kind of been forgotten that if you don't, it's nice that you put the controller support in, but if the controller support doesn't do everything that it needs to do, like you've put in a drag and drop mechanic and completely forgotten about the controller there, and that means that somebody who can't use a mouse for some reason, or finds it more comfortable to use a controller or whatever, is going to possibly struggle. As I say, the mouse usage is minimal, so I think you probably would get away with it, but it just depends on what the problem is, really. Because I honestly think everyone should be able to play games. You know, I don't think that anything should be stopping you, and I can understand that, like, ooh, look at this cave. Oh, it's full of stuff. What was I saying anyway? Something about... Oh, yeah. I can understand that it's difficult to program a game and everything, but still, I think if you're trying to go for that... Oh yeah, I remember what else I was saying. I was saying if I can understand as well that some people might not be able to play like first-person shooters or something like that. To be honest, I struggle with them just because I don't have that fast reflexes. So as soon as I'm in a game like that, I'm immediately starting to worry and die a lot, and it doesn't make the game very, you know, people want to be good at the games they play. They want to be successful at them. And especially if a team is involved. Well, there were no gems in that one today, but I don't know if I've gone in the other one today. Oh, this cat. This cat's going to be a menace. I'm going to have to wrap this episode up, I think. Let's see what she wants. Probably her dinner. I think it's overdue. I haven't had my dinner yet, cat. Why do you think you're getting yours? She gets fed so many more times a day than I do. Oh, it's apparently now the morning. I've managed to go all the way through the night. Oh, this is not my house. No, I said this is not my house. What am I doing? Clearly it's time for Shelab to go to bed, as well as Shelab to go to bed. Although I think this Shelab will be just eating some food and staying up. But that is the end of this episode for today, so I hope you enjoyed it. We did quite a little bit of stuff. That's Tilly knocking on my microphone. You're such a pain. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed it, and if you did, then please do leave me a like below, and if you'd like to see more, then please do subscribe, and I'll let you know when the videos are out. I hope to see you next time. In the meantime, please look after yourselves and keep being awesome.